In a world where the enormous frequently command attention, you might also wish to look into studying the planet's smallest species. The world's smallest vertebrates are among the microcosm of small creatures. These creatures, despite their small size, contain all the sophisticated elements required for existence with a backbone. The range of vertebrate sizes is quite amazing, ranging from a parasite fish the size of a pea to a blue whale that is as long as 3 school buses. While insects, arthropods, mollusks, and other invertebrates also have members of vanishingly small height, the diversity of vertebrate sizes is simply incredible. The world of microscopic vertebrates contradicts our viewpoint by demonstrating that significance isn't always correlated with size in nature. Here are 12 lightest animals on the planet, so let's dive in. Number 12. Mallow-Kingi. This species of Irukandji jellyfish, which belongs to the genus Mallow, is referred to as the King's Lair. It was named after Robert King, who was one of its victims. It should come as no surprise that these little jellyfish, which are lethal, may be found off the coast of Australia. As they are only half a centimeter in size, it is nearly impossible to notice them, which makes it challenging to do study on them. They are named Irukandji for their venom, which is extremely powerful and causes a physiological response that is so one of a kind that it is named after them. Number 11. Smallest elephant, Paleoloxodon falconeri. For the sake of this particular extinct animal, which serves as an excellent example of island insular dwarfism, we are making an exception. This minuscule elephant, which is a descendant of the enormous P. antiquus, which stood 4 meters tall, managed to become stranded on an island in Italy and began to shrink. At a height of approximately 1 meter, these elephants were the smallest that we are aware of having ever existed elsewhere in the world. They might have been suitable for keeping as pets. Number 10. Etruscan shrew. A tie exists between the hog-nosed bat and this little guy, the Etruscan shrew, for the title of the smallest mammal. The hog-nosed bat is the winner of this competition. The bat is the winner of the trophy for being the smallest mammal in the air, hence the shrew is the recipient of this award. With a mass of only 1.8 grams, the Etruscan shrew holds the record for being the smallest mammal. For a mammal that is under 40 millimeters in length, it would be extremely rare to locate one on the ground. In addition to spending all of their time eating, grooming, or resting, they are extensively dispersed across southern Europe, the Middle East, North Africa, and even into Asia. Number 9. Bumblebee bat. Bumblebee bats are known to spend the majority of their day sleeping. It is the bumblebee bat that reigns supreme in the realm of teeny-tiny mammals. Or should we say that it is the crumbs? The western region of Thailand and the southeast region of Myanmar are the origins of this bat, which is also known as the hog-nosed bat due to its piggish and flattened nose. These miniature bats are relatively small, measuring just 1.1 to 1.3 inches from head to toe and weighing up to 0.21 ounces, which is roughly equivalent to the weight of a quarter. Do not be fooled by their fur appearance. Bumblebee bats, who are known for their diminutive size, are experiencing population declines as a result of disturbances brought on by activities such as mining, fertilizer collecting, and tourism, respectively. Number 8. Madame Berthi's mouse lemur. It is the world's tiniest primate, and Madame Berthi's mouse lemur is the mammal that holds the title for having the most distinguished-sounding animal. The length of this miniature miracle is 3.6 inches, which is roughly equivalent to the length of a popsicle stick. It weighs 1.1 ounces and measures a tiny but powerful 3.6 inches in length. The Madame Berthi's mouse lemur is a small primate that resides in Karindi-Maitea National Park, which is located on the southwest coast of Madagascar. This lemur has a significant challenge in the form of deforestation. Number 7. Smallest amphibian. Paterphrenomalensis is the only name that is used to refer to this marvel, which is considered to be one of the smallest in the world. The length of this small frog is only about 1/3 of an inch, and it can be comfortably accommodated on a dime with some headroom left over. P. amalensis is only discovered in the verdant forests of Papua New Guinea, despite the fact that it has, in fact, not been discovered very frequently. For the time being, scientists are of the opinion that it is functioning normally. Number 6. Dwarf gecko. Both the tiniest lizard and the smallest reptile in the world of reptiles, the dwarf gecko has the title of being the smallest. A quarter can serve as a comfortable perch for these minuscule lizards, which measure no more than 2/3 of an inch in length total. This small lizard, which is also known as the Jaragua dwarf gecko after its natural habitat, Jaragua National Park in the Dominican Republic, thrives in settings that are characterized by forest surroundings, and its populations are now steady. Number 5. Barbados thread snake. The Barbados thread snake is the smallest snake available anywhere in the world. It gets its name from the island that it calls home. This small noodle of a snake measures 4.09 inches in length, which is roughly equivalent to the length of a roll of toilet paper. Unfortunately, these snakes that live in forests are experiencing a significant loss of habitat, and they are currently classified as being in a critical endangered status. Number 4. Speckled dwarf tortoise. A speckled dwarf tortoise is the smallest turtle that may be found anywhere in the globe. Even while females are significantly larger than males, they still only reach a maximum length of approximately 4.3 inches. A biodiversity hotspot in western South Africa, the succulent karoo is home to these little turtles, which are known for their small size. Threats such as road crossings, poaching for the pet trade, and predation by feral dogs and pigs are some of the factors that contribute to their fragile conservation status. In addition, habitat degradation is a contributing factor. Number 3. Bee hummingbird. The bee hummingbird, which is the tiniest bird on Earth, can be seen flying around in Cuba. These little sugar addicts are natural marvels, standing at a teeny tiny 2.5 inches tall and weighing less than 2 grams. They are a sugar fanatic. The nests that bee hummingbirds construct are about the size of golf balls, and they are used to lay eggs that are about the size of jelly beans. Bee hummingbirds are currently considered to be near threatened, and the removal of land for agricultural purposes makes it difficult to predict what will happen to them. Number 2. Elf owl. The elf owl is the owl that holds the title of being the smallest owl in the world due to its extremely small claws. These birds of prey range in height from 4.9 to 5.7 inches and weigh about 1.4 ounces. They are considered to be of a very small size. Elf owls are able to nest in tree cavities or in pre-made woodpecker holes that have been left in saguaro cacti. They can be found in the southwestern United States and Mexico. The loss of habitat is causing elf owl populations to decrease, despite the fact that these birds are officially classified as least concern for conservation of their species. Number 1. Photocorinus spinaceps. The anglerfish, also known as Photocorinus spinaceps, is the smallest fish and the smallest vertebrate that has ever been discovered by scientific researchers. It is also the most peculiar of all the specimens. When it comes to P. spinaceps, there's a significant size gap between men and females. Men that have reached full maturity attain a length of approximately 1/4 of an inch, whilst adult females can grow to be up to 8 times longer. In a manner that is reminiscent of science fiction, this peculiar fish demonstrates a phenomenon known as sexual parasitism, in which the male spends the majority of its life attached to the female. Although there is a little amount of information available on P. spinaceps, specialists believe that there is no reason to be concerned about the future of the species. Wow, that was a wild ride through the miniature marvels of the animal kingdom. Which tiny titan surprised you the most? Was it the bee hummingbird the size of a paperclip, or the Etruscan shrew that eats twice its weight daily? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these amazing creatures. And while you're there, why not hit that subscribe button and join the community for more fascinating animal adventures? Don't forget to follow me on social media for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes peeks. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.